Peace, Queen Yenn here, and today is July 26th, 2018, the day of dun dun dun. Mercury goes into retrograde. So many are anxious when Mercury retrograde come around, but I like to let people know that all is well, you know. Everything has something good about it. So let's find the good in Mercury retrograde. So that's what this video is for. Is to kind of talk about Mercury retrograde, what it's all about, and how we can make the best of it. So first and foremost, shout out to everyone who purchased their Mercury retrograde kit. You all are good and ready to take full advantage, and if you are interested in that kit, you can go to queenyenn.com, queen, QUEENYENN.com. Look under something like more products or other products, something like that, and you'll find the Mercury retrograde kit, which comes with a spiritual bath, a gemstone, incense, and a balanced aura spray for those days that feel a little intense, because Mercury retrograde can get a little intense. All right, so a little bit about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, you know, it seems like Mercury is going backwards during the Mercury retrograde period, but it's not. It's actually this, the planet is actually just catching up with the regular rotation. So it kind of looks like it's going backwards, but either way, the energy is kind of quote unquote thrown off from what the energy usually is with that planet. So the energy is impacted as above, so below. Energy is impacted here. The things that Mercury retrograde usually impact is definitely communication, transportation, electronics. So around this time, you may get some car issues. You know, you may have some computer issues, issues with your emails, issues with your phone, things like that. I promise you, every time Mercury retrograde come around, here comes my mom calling me, something's going on with my phone, I think I need a new phone. And I always say, okay, let me just see if I can work with it. And I try to wait it out, wait Mercury retrograde out and see if it helps, if it stops acting up. And sure enough, it never fails. As soon as Mercury retrograde is over, or at least out of the shadow of it, the phone starts working back again. So it's very real. Many people say do not travel during Mercury retrograde. I don't think that's the case. I think if you do travel, just kind of don't expect hiccups, but be prepared just in case there are. So leave a little earlier. Be patient if anything happens, you know, with your transportation, you know, if your bags are lost, if, you know, your flights are delayed, if your car is acting up, you know, don't go and spend massive amounts of money to fix the car until Mercury retrograde is over, because it very well may just be a little glitch while Mercury retrograde is here. Also with communication, don't take huge arguments too seriously. You know, try to really simmer down with the arguments, you know, try to work things out, try to just kind of pin things and talk about it after Mercury retrograde, because things can really get out of control, really get chaotic, really blow up around you. Just be aware, you know, be aware. My biggest testimonial is some of my travel that I've done while in the middle of Mercury retrograde, where I experienced it all: computer acting up, travel issues, and communication issues. And what got me through is patience, awareness, and the ability to see beauty and good in all. So I was able to really step back and do what I'm about to urge us to do during Mercury retrograde, to take full advantage of its energy on the good side. So the good thing about Mercury retrograde is it is a time of reflecting, reconciling, revisiting, redoing, you know. So it is a beautiful time to maybe revisit those visions you've had, the vision board you put together during New Year's or during the last new moon. Maybe it's time to reconcile that relationship with your mother or your father or your child's father or your child's mother. Maybe it's the time to revisit a concept that you was thinking about and really put it in motion this time. This is a time to revisit business plans. Try those business plans out. Reach out to those contacts that you had before. This may be a this is a prime time for that. It's not quite a time to make any new plans or start any new endeavors, but it is a time to rehash, you know, rethink, redo, revisit concepts that already, or situations or things you wanted to do that you've already been thinking about. Wanted to share something that my sister Femi Boma Ebeam, and I hope I pronounced that correctly, sis. Shout out to my sister. She is my 13 moon reader that I love so dearly. I shout her out all the time. She does all of my readings. And speaking of I'm going to be revisiting my personal 13 planet, 13 moon reading that she did for me. I'm going to revisit that during this period to see what I can learn, because every time I read it, it unfolds. But on her page, which she gives us a lot of information on her Facebook page, so definitely follow her. I'll shout her information out after I read it. But she writes about Mercury retrograde. I love her perspective. She says, who's ready for this Mercury retrograde? It's a great time for writing and making important revisions to our plans, regenerating our minds and creative expression. Relationships may need to be reevaluated. Also, some of our dreams and goals we have ignored or forgotten will be resurfacing during this period of reflection. Go through old papers to find hidden treasures and lost contacts. Yes, Mercury retrograde does bring delays of all kinds, so give yourself plenty of travel time getting to places. Be patient and intuitive. Fated events happen during a Mercury retrograde. This can be the best time to take a vacation or to take a time out. Some things from the past will return to reveal themselves to us. Reflect in a way that will improve your creativity in the future. To find out how this retrograde will specifically affect you, book a personal Mercury retrograde reading with the sister, and I will put that information down in the description section where you can reach out to this sister and book your reading. She is dynamic. I don't shout out everybody. I don't advertise everybody. I only give information that I have found for myself through experience to be impactful. So she is the truth. So that would be a great reading for you to get during this time, and to keep your reading so you can revisit them, because they will open up even more as the time goes by. So I hope this was helpful. All in all, I am saying that Mercury retrograde can really be beautiful for us. We just have to know how to use the energy. It's just like anything, you know, if you're not aware of the full moon, you may be feeling all these type of emotions where you're releasing and purging and cleansing, and you don't know it, and you feel like, what is wrong with me? Maybe it's the full moon. That's the time. The waning moon and the full moon is the time to purge. The new moon is the time where you may feel inspired and you may feel very creative, and you're not realizing that it's a new moon. It's time to plant seeds. It's fertile ground. Let's go. So being aware of these things, Mercury retrograde, full moon, eclipse, all these different things, it's very powerful for you to know about them and utilize them for your good. That's the biggest thing about them. If you don't know about them, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's okay. I'm just saying that why not, you know, get to know about these cosmic activities and use them to your advantage. I hope this has been helpful. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more information. I got a whole lot on the horizon. If you haven't been tuning in, been doing that challenge, that chakra balancing journey, great information. So make sure you check those out after you finish with maybe this video. All right, till next time. Peace, love, happiness, much peace, and many blessings to all of us.